Riftmaker, isn't it?
Wait, why Riftmaker? What?
I don't know. He goes Titanic, Jinso, Riftmaker into Runans. He goes Runans on Vayne. Oh my god, she went to Runans. Why?
What is Vayne? No, she's thinking that she's Cogmaw. Like, even then though, just get Shield Bow or Frostfire. Can someone link why the why not tweet? So.
It's incredible. That's it. Hey yo, hold up. So we're gonna try that. Why not? It looks like Why Not does it in top lane. Here's the issue. Do I really want to play Vayne top? I'll give it like one try, but like, this is cursed Vayne. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This is the magical Riftmaker Vayne that nobody asked for, but it's happening. It's also a top build, and I'm so sorry to the community at large that I'm doing this. I'm like, I can't apologize enough. I seriously am not happy with that. Ross, want to swap, I get done by Renekton? Yeah, I would love to. Oh no, the minions are here. It's too late. Anyway, I have not even. Just so we're clear, I don't play range top because I'm not a degenerate. So I just want you to all be aware that you're gonna see some bad things happening in this top lane because I don't know how to play this lane from the range perspective. Because it's miserable, and why would I do that? I'm doing this because I want the wave clear angle here. I gotta play like a diamond player here. Pressure every CS. Pressure every CS. He's level 2. He's already got level on me. Maybe could have gone for maybe could have gone for an E angle here. Okay, we got the condemn now. I'm vaguely cranking it on a man's right now. But I'm not up in CS by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, where do I go? QWE, WW, okay. Put the warts down. I'm hoping like me being ghost delicious and also flash delicious puts him off wanting to kill me here. And he's just like, no, I'm gonna tank it. He knows I'm bad. He can tell. I can tell that he can tell. I just need to get him like low enough HP that he doesn't want to fight me, because why would he? Because he's already low HP. That sounds good to me. Just get him low enough that he's scared, he's spook solid. He took freaking TP anyway, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let it happen. Get those minions in. Please get those minions in. If I say please, will you do it like nicely? Will you do it? I'm just trying to stop him getting those minions, man. I'm really trying to put an end to this. Ooh. Ooh! I don't feel good about this, like, even a little bit, man. I feel, like, pretty horrible about the situation. Like, Man. That's all I got to say about it. Just man. I'm gonna be honest with you, I accidentally misclicked R. And then I went, you know what, f it, I might as well go for it. I did not mean to press R there. Like, at all. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to do a little backing. Did not want to do that, did not mean to do that, should not have done that. Cool. I'm very happy with that. Get me that, get me that, get me back to lane. I knew he was going to be 6, and I knew he was going to go straight for it. I was hoping I didn't have to pop flash, but I did. But I got flash and all the way out of him. Very happy with that. I don't need to ping no flash. Who is it? Crash. Crash knows he's got no flash. If he wants to gank, fair enough. But I understand if he doesn't want to. I'm not going to put a gun to his throat and be like, push. Gank, sorry. I'm not nearly ahead on CS as much as I should be, which is typical. But here we are. But also, I'm not even mad at the fact that I have no idea how to play top lane ranged. I'm proud. I wear my bad at being a ranged top laner with a badge of honor, you know? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to be a scumbag. It's just not in my DNA, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Where the hell is he, man? Oh, he's been in that bush the whole time? I guess I just gotta, like, push this in. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. Okay, he's probably pissed. It's a cool thing they both have abilities that don't care if I'm invisible. Titanic. Give me that. I thought I might be able to do something. Path and top. Bro, he's back, man. He's not going to be in lane by the time we're done that. Pew. I mean, I'm okay with this because he's like, yeah, I'm just whatever. Pew. I just want to farm. I want to. Oh man, he's already back, dude. What the hell? Okay. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. I was pretty confident that I was not gonna die there. Because, like, is there not like a timer on how long you actually get knocked up on for Scion ulti, depending on the distance travel? And it's not quite enough to get like a full charge Q that knocks you up with that. Bro. That took forever to get, man. I just want to like push this and like leave. If that's okay with you, Chief. Please don't make this more than it needs to be. Alright, we can agree that we can just back away here. Is that... I'm really close to my item though, man. I need to stay for another one. Okay, well that helps. Oh man, I feel kind of bad actually. Whatever. He gave me the money I needed. Whatever. Well, I guess it's taking it back then. Maybe they'll swap back now that I have items. Okay. Titanic bot. Next on the list is Ginsu's Rageblade. Don't feel bad. The Scion wanted this lead. Yeah, he lost. He went 0-3 versus Tam Kench, and then was like, you know what would be easier? Vayne top. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it's 3 and 10, but like 6 of the deaths are on one guy. Do you know what I mean? Okay, wow, they actually burst from nowhere, man. I'm so sad that like I misjudged the damage on like that one auto attack, but then again, I think I would have made 80 gold from killing him. We got dragon. I'm okay with it, man. Give me that. I think just Renekton. Actually, all she did was chilling smite me, which was annoying, but and you know, I have not reached. I need more attack speed. Once I get Ginsu's, I'm like, it's nice. I mean, we got like that down as well, right? Because like I'm pretty sure both of them flash. They like properly seal team 6 me, so I don't know. I'm just sending him back towards the team, man. I mean, let's be like super honest with ourselves. I have more HP than you. Do I have more HP than him now? I might not. Might have similar HP to Sion. I want to get to one more mode. The damage isn't bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I need to use this ghost to get up towards top lane now. Alright, we may need to stop winning so hard because we are beating the ass. I need to farm. I got the highest CS in the game, but not by nearly as much as I want to be. I'm gonna be honest with you, Saya, and this is no offense, but you're actually not worth the wave that I'd be giving up to kill you here, so... I'm sorry, he's worth less in the canon. I'm sorry. I genuinely believe that he might be around the same value as a cannon. I don't want to get Rift because that progresses the board state too fast. That progresses the game state infinitely too much. You know what I watched yesterday? A movie I hadn't watched in a long time. Bulletproof Monk. Here's the elevator pitch, right? Tibetan monks in like the 1940s have a scroll that can like give somebody like immense power, and there's basically a super Nazi. How can you see me? What the fuck is this? What do you fucking mean you can see me? How did he stun me? Oh, Louis E. Okay, yeah. Okay, I get vision, yeah. I was like, what the hell? Alright, let's go ahead, Runins. So yeah, anyway. So, imagine, if you will, a super Nazi trying to chase down Stifler from American Pie, and like, I think John Woo, because he wants to genocide the planet. It's used to be one of my like favorite movies when I was younger, but it's not very good. Yeah. Saw all 4. Why did you push? Are you talking to me? I did not see all 4. I was talking. Hot dog. Yeah, you may have seen the scene from it where it's like, why do hot dogs come in sets of 8 but hot dog buns come in sets of 10? And then like Sean William Scott says like the most like ridiculous thing ever, and then it's like, yep, that's right. I think that's the only claim to fame the movie has. Oh man, that's a tough one. They surrendered! I knew we shouldn't have gone so hard on them. It was too clean. It was too clean. I said we should stop winning so hard, and I was the only one that was dying. Everybody else was like, and you know what? I take that as no. I'm gonna say no to that. Well, the Renekton told me to get cancer. Pretty standard affair, I guess, for that. Dude, they like beat my ass. They just like 2-3-man me and killed me. What's the problem here? I didn't even like do that much, except the most damage in the game. Oh, I'm just gonna go with the same people, man. Same energy, same amount of winning, less surrendering. Can you grow out a Viking beard for me? No, I can't. I literally don't have the genetics within me to do so. Not with that attitude. Listen, bro, I'm not gonna go to Turkey and get a damn beard transplant or some shit. Like some kind of John Travolta, Nick Cage, beard off, face off type dealio, man. Woohoo song by the Gorillaz, brackets not. This is like what you downloaded on LimeWire in like 2003, and it said it was a song by the Gorillaz, but and then you listen to it, you're like, that is kind of similar, but not the Gorillaz. You download a Weird Al Yankovic song, and you're like, it's a parody, but that's definitely not Weird Al. And you realize it's maybe actually super racist Apparently that was the reason. That was actually a thing. People used to think that Weird Al was really racist because people would upload, and this is funny. Like, people would upload parodies and they would title them Weird Al so that they would get more like exposure, but they would do like racist parodies. So apparently, like in the early 2000s, Weird Al got a lot of flack for making racist parodies because people were just uploading to LimeWire songs with his name on them that, like, yeah, were a bit much. It's so funny. Weird Al seems like a really nice guy. Every like interview I've seen of him, like, he just seems like very grounded, and he's been in the industry for a very long time as well. So I don't know. Good old LimeWire. I love trying to download like a payable on death music video or an Evanescence Bring Me to Life music video and instead getting hardcore pornography. So based. Draven Diamond 680k Draven, Nami Plat 780k, everyone on enemy team is Plat with at least 120k on champ. I don't care, man. I'm sorry. Wait, what? I mean, you can't, like, maybe it's me showing my age, but like I feel like if anybody in this stream ever used LimeWire, I just say I don't need to further explain it, you just know, right? Like, you were rolling, it was like Russian roulette with like videos. Like, you knew that like there was a 50% chance when you downloaded a song that it was actually like a guy doing a Bill Clinton impersonation being like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, but I did go to buyfreemp3.com. Like, I can't give you more context. That's the entire context, man. It's just Russian roulette, but with videos, man. You try and download a music video for like Tenacious D tribute, and it's just like a woman putting an octopus in her anus, and you're like, there was a lot of weird Japanese porn on LimeWire that flew around. Pretty grimacing, pretty innocence destroying. But you kids have it easy these days, man. YouTube literally did not exist. I couldn't watch these videos, man. The only way to watch them was on TV or downloading illegally online. Oh, he's pissed, man. He's for sure pissed. Like, ghosted. I didn't realize I popped ghost out of him. Yeah, it was a virus petri dish. It was either porn, the wrong song. I tell you what, as well as that, it was either a 50-50 chance that you download. If it was a pop song, you had a very solid chance of accidentally downloading Soulja Boy cranking that as well. Because he was uploading so much to LimeWire of every song, and it was just Soulja Boy tell him every single time. And it sounds like I'm joking, but that's literally how he got popular, and to his own credit, he's like, yeah, I did that, and it worked. He's not ashamed of it, and I'm not, you know what? I'm not ashamed of it either. I'm not ashamed to say, like, I don't mind. That is good on you, man. I saw, like, a guy who made, like, webcomics the other day, being like, oh yeah, I used to, from like the year of like 2016 to 2019, I used to leak my own webcomic onto like scan sites, and then I got millions and millions of views on these webcomics. I would have never otherwise gotten them because people thought they were stealing something, or people thought they were, you know, getting them for free. And it gave him like many followers on Twitter and what have you. Yeah, putting a lot of effort into a download as well. And I say putting a lot of effort, I'm talking like you're putting like a couple hours into a download, and then it being the wrong thing was pretty devastating. Because we were on dial-up internet back then, at the time when I was doing it. So like, I'm talking like, if you were like opening up like a kind of big image, it would load like line by line. And sometimes you're sitting there for a good like 4 or 5 minutes waiting for a single image of like the lowest quality pair of tits you've ever seen in your entire life, and you're just like, yeah, whatever. This is an embarrassing story, but I'm gonna tell it nevertheless. When I was like a bit younger, I unironically like went on like porn.com because I holy crap. I went on porn.com because I didn't know what porn was, and I was like, I'm like, I don't know, like 10 or something. So I went on porn.com, and I think I immediately gave her computer a virus. Like, actually almost, like, immediately. This was like the wild, wild west of like the internet. But I was like very young and I didn't know what it was. I think I heard it on like Friends and I was like, what is that? So like 9 or 10 years old, and then I don't know how to clear like browser history at this age either. So I'm like going on like, all right, I gotta get this off the little bar. I'm like, because like when you click on it, it's like, oh, here's all your recently typed in address bar things, right? So I'm like, oh crap, all right, neopets.com, yahoo.com, games.com, friggin' I don't know, like Google, blah blah blah. And then while I'm doing that, I accidentally click on porn.com again. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta start over, man. I gotta start all over. Nah, my dad knew. It wasn't him. But I was just like, I don't know. It wasn't me. Nowadays, I'm like, I don't even like. I'm not even. It's quite difficult to get a virus these days if you're like not dumb. And I say this, my computer may well be compromised. Like, the Russians could be listening in on us as we speak. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just, back in the day, it was, like, so much easier to just... I don't even remember downloading anything as a kid. It probably was just, like, an automatic download, and I just didn't stop it, and it just worked, you know what I mean? It just happened. But, yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. If only I had, like, any intuition to be like, maybe instead of trying to get this to the bottom where my dad might not notice... if I can somehow get this to, I don't know, like clear altogether. I would be willing to wager that the web history being cleared is more suspicious though, I would say. I would probably be more suspicious. If I was a parent myself, I would probably be infinitely more suspicious if like every single piece of history was deleted. And I don't think I'd be smart enough to just delete the pieces of history that were incriminating, you know what I mean? My first porn was gay fanfic. You know, it's an awkward conversation, but I don't think I remember what mine was. It was probably like, you know what it was? You know what it was? Because I remember, because I refused to sign up to newgrounds.com for years because I thought it was a pornographic website. It must have been like a hentai dress-up game, and I love Newgrounds. It was just a game. It was just a website full of games and cartoons, bro. But they were like edgy cartoons. I was a big fan of it, man. So like, you're obviously, if you're terminally online at the age of like, you know, I don't know, whatever age you start going on Newgrounds, yeah, you start like ending up, even if you're not meaning to, on like these, like, I don't know what the hentai is when I'm 10 years old, you know? I end up like on a dress-up game or something, I'm like, what the hell is going on here, man? And there's some amount of like, weirdo, I'm super dead here, unless... Ugh, my life. I should have ghosted, but I thought I could maybe make it. He wasn't ghosted, but he still caught me. Chilling smite in E, of course. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe need a gank, but I think I'm pushed up on him. I don't really care. So just do your thing elsewhere. I'm gonna keep farming, baby girl. But yeah, I love Newgrounds so much, man. I was like, this website is awesome, but I did not sign up to it until I was like 13 or 14 when I realized that it is not actually a website that is specifically dedicated to that kind of content. I was like, and then and then I signed up, and then I was like, I used to take part in the forums, used to make animations, couldn't really make games because I don't have any, I'm not good at programming or what have you. I could do like action script buttons that are like start, play, stop, or like chapter select, I guess, which is just start at this frame. Should have put a point in W, my bad. This is warded, by the way, gonna ping it. Yeah, I always think about this, and I think it's always really awesome that like kind of all roads lead to Newgrounds in a way. Like there's so many like creators on the platform, on YouTube and on Twitch, that like you can very much, oh, my life. Alright, well I showed him who was boss. There's so many like creators on the platform that you can like trace back to being like on Newgrounds at the same time I was. Like it's just cool, like, in a sense, and this is maybe one of my cringer moments. Actually, I don't think I've told this story. When I met the Game Grumps, bro. I shouldn't have won that, and I shouldn't have put a point in Q, but here we are. I was at an event with the Game Grumps in Birmingham a couple years ago, and I'm not like I like the Game Grumps, they're fine, but I'm not. But my main thing is I used to watch Ego Raptor on Newgrounds, like many years ago, like Metal Gear Awesome. It's only like Rubber Ninjas, like Gamer Tonight or whatever Tonight, etc. Used to watch like those videos as they came out, right? So I'd see them on the portal. That when I get home from school, I see like, holy crap, there's a something awesome on the top of the portal for today. I'm gonna watch that. I like Ego Raptor stuff, right? So he was at the event, and I was in the VIP room, and he's there, and Dan is also there, and I'm like, I want to talk to them, and I'm like, I can't do it. Like, this is like somebody that may have this sounds cringe, but this may unironically be somebody that has shaped my adolescence, and it's not just like somebody that I like watch their videos and think their videos are good. It's somebody that I'm like, I think they may have had an impact on my actual life in some capacity, and I'm like, how the hell did you approach this? You know what I mean? Like, I was so ingrained in like Newgrounds culture. I spent way too much money on like Alien Hominid when it came out on PlayStation like many years ago. Like I lived and breathed Newgrounds. I was such a fanboy. Like I loved the website. So I'm sitting here like, okay, this person is like somebody that I watch on a website that's like shaped my entire life basically. So what I did eventually was I spoke to one of the organizers, one of the people that was handling the talent, and I said, hey, this is really awkward. Is there any chance you could ask the Aaron and Dan if it's okay if I come over and say hi? And he went, yeah, sure, no problem. So anyway, about a minute and a half later, and they're in the same room as me. I just want that to be clear. They're in the same room as me, and he comes over and he says, yeah, no. And I'm like, sure, cool. Yeah, no problem. My heart all the while breaking inside. But you know what, man? Like, I get it. They were literally doing like meet and greets for like 7-8 hours all day long, man. And that was also partially why I didn't want to bother them. But I was like, it's Sunday. It's like the last day of the con. It's kind of never. I'll take a shot. And they said no. And you know what? That's fair enough, bro. I'm not like mad about it under any circumstance. But it's just a cringe moment for me that's getting locked away in the old bank. That's not the outcome I was expecting. I put a point into E! He must be mad, right? There's no way he's not fuming at that. The director's panicking. Yeah. I was pretty calm about the whole thing. I don't know why I'm allergic to maxing W. I keep on like misclicking, but I don't think it's a misclick, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I like how like this team, everybody in our team is like, we gotta be careful. They're all like, blah, blah, blah. They're all plap. But like Larry's killing it. Crash is doing like absolutely like stellar. Candy's doing fine. Sandwich is also doing. I don't see the problem here, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I knew that they've been doing like their meet and greets for like long periods of time, and I think the worst thing I probably could have done, because I understand as somebody that to a much lower degree as them has a certain instinctive moral obligation that if somebody says, hey, are you XYZ, I love your stuff, you, no matter if you are tired, no matter if your legs are falling off, like, I mean, Maisie met one of my viewers when she was in the middle of what she thought was a heart attack, and she was just like, and he wanted to get a picture with her, and she was like, maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. Maybe ask me a little bit later. Kind of having a moment right now. Alright, I'm gonna do this one time for Crash, because now the lane is so long, he can gank whenever he wants, but Shaco has been top 3 times, so come top. But I understand that even if you're tired, if somebody comes up and is like, hey, I'm gonna stun lock you in a conversation, you are like, yes, I am going to let that happen. Maybe some people don't, I don't know, but I feel like most people in that situation tend to do it, right? So if I did that, I know that they'd be like, oh my god, what an asshole. And I don't necessarily want to come away from that situation being like, they totally hate me, man. Did bought the one item that completely counters you. I don't really care that much. If he can buy the Edge of Night, but ultimately, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just gonna farm and farm. He can keep getting his little ganks. Crash and keep ignoring top, that's fine. And I'll eventually farm up enough money where I can buy the bank that Darius's parents something foreclosed on their house. I can't remember. What's the ninja copy pasta? Somebody remind me. I'm gonna buy the bank and foreclose on your parents' house. Is that what it is? I'm gonna make money on this game is what I'm saying. I'm gonna make some money. Okay, Shake was bought. And he's mad. They gotta relax, man. They actually have to relax. Holy crap. You want to sell me? Buy me? Dude, I don't know, like, why are these teams getting their asses so beat before I can get my build going? I'm gonna go steal their jungle, I guess. Yeah, that's up. Why are the boys on crack tonight? What's happening? Do you rub oil on your mustache? I do not know. What do you mean or what not? You talking about my cock and balls? No. I will buy the bank your mortgage is through and foreclose your house. Yeah, Ninja said something like that. I was paraphrasing, my apologies. I was trying to make the point that this build is expensive, but I will make the money. Why are you doing this, Raven? You know you don't want to be doing this. See, you just knew you didn't want to do that, didn't you? But like, who am I to stop you? You know. What do we go next? Runans? Yernan? Gimme. I'm at the point where I'm willing to trade basically any death for money if it means money. I would probably make more money if I was alive, but still. Maybe I go bot. Maybe I could push out bot. Just look at that tower. Money, me having, money me now, me money and needing a lot now. You know what's insane or it may be hilarious depending on how you look at it, that like I'm barely even top CS, but I feel like that's all I've done this entire game. Like Draven has got, I understand Draven is like good to my knowledge. He's like 700k or something. I can't remember. Diamond Draven player. So you know what? Maybe that makes sense, but still. Are we gonna do this, or what are we saying? Are we just gonna be nice about this, or? Nah. They seem to have a stick up their butt about me for some reason. They like the whole damn squad converging on my ass. Got Meal Team 6 coming in on me, man. Sheesh. That's very sad that I can't afford anything, but also I'm like, it's a very high possibility that Shaco just runs it down on me somewhere. I feel like there's a strangely large number of physicists in Ross's communities. Went to look at a nanoscale material we made in the lab before. We used an electron microscope. Shit was sick. Damn. Yeah, I feel that, man. That feeling when you nanoscale. That feeling when you look at the electron microscope. That feeling when you microphone. This was a 3v5, by the way. Just want you to be that clear. Candy's pushing and I'm farming. How many dragons they got? Not enough for me to care. Let him have it. Don't be mean. Man, you guys. Here comes Crash complaining again. Alright. I gotta get my build, man. I still got like one more item. At least. I gotta get my mythic, bro. I'm actually one more Vayne right now though, I will admit. I'm fully blowing one more Vayne right now. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I was mowing lawns there, man. Wow, alright. Jesus. Yeah, apparently no mythic required at all there. That felt good, man. Riftmaker? Yeah, man. If I actually had Riftmaker, I actually think based on the amount of damage I did before I dropped, I probably would have been at a health level where the second pop from Vel'Koz W wouldn't have killed me. It's okay, I'll deal with the leeching liar for the time being. Look at the wave clear, man. Is that not like a bit bonkers, man? Like, look at me go. Okay. I looked at the chat. I glanced for like maybe a quarter of a second and I walked straight into a box and died. Kind of based. I have like a lot of HP, man. He's just like did 3k damage to me in that amount of time. I mean, I'm kind of impressed, I guess, you know. I have to be impressed. I mean, I have no resistances, really. So it kind of makes sense, but... Right. I am so close to, like... Okay, you can get the tower, you can get the inhib, that's fine. But... Beyond, after that... I'm trying to be like an Animal Crossing. Trying to be an Animal Crossing character right now. Does that sound like an Animal Crossing character? Do you think people do ASMR Animal Crossing impressions? And then they crinkle some paper. And then their little brother comes in and goes, "Oh!" Can I just kill this? Nice. That's like the money I need, so I'm out of here. Okay. I'm not full build, but I'm like pretty full build. There is ASMR Animal Crossing. Shall we fight? It's lawnmower time, baby. Alright, well I just got kind of my ass focused down there. I think I did some damage before I dropped though. Maybe? I should have let Mundo go first, shouldn't have. I was too like, alright. I got the items, it's time to go. We already got pop moment. That'll do. My damn lawnmower broke down, man. And they surrendered. Didn't expect us to like win that game. I'm pretty happy with that. It's a pretty cool build. The wave clear on it is insane. I don't know what I would buy to finish off the build, quite frankly. But very cool. This Rift Maker's meant to be funny. It amplifies like all your Omnivamp off of like Ginsu's and Runans. It's supposed to be what it's for. I'm not a mathematician. I don't have a clue, man. I'll give it to Larry because he kind of like did well. Seems like people just don't want us to end the game. Considering I basically did not fight, I'm quite happy with my damage actually. Yeah, one more Vayne. Cool.